사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다
우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠.
What is Fashion Valet?
Fashion Valet is the largest fashion site that been created since 2010. It is pioneer multi-label online site stocking over 400 designers and brands from Southeast Asia. Our first flagship retail store was located in Bangsar and are in the midst of setting up in Singapore and Brunei as the next locations. Fashion Valet offers a wide range of ready-to-wear garments for women, accessories and handbags from chic classics to edgy statement pieces.
Does Fashion Valet export their products to other countries?
Yes, other than Malaysia, Fashion Valet exports their products to Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei and recently London.
As an online retailer, do Fashion Valet joint venture with any celebrities, for instance?
As an online retailer, Fashion Valet recently unveiled our latest celebrity collaboration, our second joint venture with the featured actress, TV host and style icon Shah Aliaya. Fashion Valet collection sees contemporary, cool, elegant pieces featuring throughout which reflects Shah's modern and fun take on fashion. Besides that, most importantly, Fashion Valet's collaboration with Shah was driven by the celebrity's fashion sense, which is favored not just by her fans but also by fashion enthusiasts. Thus, one of the reasons we feel delighted to work with Shah on this collection because of her well-known sense of style, which is an inspiration to many.
Is Fashion Valet under a wholly owned subsidiaries?
Yes, Fashion Valet is under the Dark Group. With the Dark Group as our parent company, we can actually, all the subsidiary will operate under the permission of the Dark Group. So we can actually maintain the operation diverse in geography in all areas and market. So one thing about the wholly owned subsidiaries is we have overall control in the hiring staff, production and also accessing the data, so we can maintain and secure the data to reduce the unwanted risk, although it will be costly.
For Fashion Valet, which concept do you use? Is it either standardization or adaptation?
Our main concept is standardization, whereas we sell the same item for both local and abroad. Also, we do an adaptation on a few designs according to the country's size and conditions.
What is the material used for your in Swarovski KL Dark?
The material used in the Swarovski KL Dark is satin silk. We use that material to look luxurious. On top of that, we add on Swarovski crystals. We did not settle for few crystals, but we settled for 200 crystals. So, in one dark of yours, there are 200 crystals. And we went with the KLCC design to showcase Malaysia, our multicultural country full of wonders.
Trade barriers are the challenges to bring our local product to our side country. What are they? Trade barriers such as tariff is a constraint that been used by all over the country around the world towards foreign company that wanted to sell their products inside their country. Fashion Valet have successful export our product globally, so we need to pay the tariff charge in a way to bring our products in other country. It is quite challenging because we need to spend more in order to market our product, but we made it.
How do Fashion Valet deals with quota to export the product globally?
Well, quota is an issue that we cannot avoid because we need to face it in order to go global. We completely understand that the other countries also have to protect their own personal interest because we'll be competing with the domestic seller. So it does affect us because we need to limit our quantity of product that we want to export. So what we can do is we keep on growing the demand by doing promotion and all the advertisements so that we can survive in the market. What do you think about import licensing?
Well, it's a document issued by a national government authorizing the importation of certain goods into its territory. For instance, recently, Fashion Valet have visited China for the textile purpose. If, let's say, Fashion Valet wants to import some textile from China, in order to import those textile into Malaysia, of course, we need a license. We must obtain a license directly from the licensing authority governing the product and merchandise we intend to import.
What is the requirement of standard needed for Fashion Valet to enter global market?
The requirement of standard to enter global market is we must create a consistent and a strong brand culture. Creating a strong and a consistent brand that always seems familiar to customer is a priority for companies as it helps to grow internationally. With the ever more rising and expanding of the internet, brand structure has become more of a brand culture.
Can you explain some of the products that Fashion Valet sells?
Fashion Valet sells products like cosmetic, apparel and accessories product. For example, what makes Fashion Valet product special is dark shawls, use two-line segment, which is ordinary shawls and the limited editions. Also, Fashion Valet have a return product policy within 30 days if customer did not satisfied with the quality or the size of item.
So, what about price?
Fashion Valet has assembled a very great and famous designer, so people must be expecting the price that been set up by the company is pricey. This approach is used where a substantial competitive advantage exists and the marketer is safe in knowledge that they can charge a relatively higher price.
What is the strengths and weakness of having the shop in Bangsa KL?
Okay, first of all, KL is a strategic place. It is the capital city of Malaysia and the main entrance, also the center of Malaysia. So we also live in KL, so it is easier for us to monitor the performance of our shop. Some might see it as a weakness because we don't have shop in every state in Malaysia, but if you look back then in 2010, we came out with e-commerce, whereas people all over Malaysia can buy the product through online, so that's not a big deal.
What is the latest promotion offered by Fashion Valet?
We are offering promotions for every Raya, from elegant styles to dramatic detailing. Shop your Raya clothing online at FV from our local designers. Whatever situation you find yourself in this time of the year, shop with our every Raya promotion because it only happens time Raya je. And there is always a bargain under the sales category, and we have many features like our loyalty point system, every records and gift vouchers.
What makes Fashion Valet special or unique to be chosen among the competitors? How do you sustain it in the market?
Well, it's impossible that Fashion Valet have no competitors. With competition, we were forced to re-innovate, to think and re-strategize to survive in the market. Besides, we are strong with its connection and relationship, especially with customers in customer service and relevance in fashion industry. And one of the best thing is we have the best team with fresh ideas and commitments, and the most importantly, we work hard because we love what we do. That's make us to sustain in the market till now.
Basically, when we talk about dealing with the competitors, it's time to do a promotion. People actually buy the products because they know about it. So if our advertisement pop up more than Zalora or Poplook did, we can definitely increase the number of customers.
It is a natural thing to have competitor in business. The main issue is how Fashion Valet manage and control our company to remain successful all the time. Tough Fashion Valet competitors such as Poplook and Zalora, they all have their own brand stamp. Our quality product presented has never made our consumer down. In addition, with the great team lines in the workplace, the commitment that they give will drive our company remain succeed and different from other brands.
So, what are the marketing strategy that Fashion Valet are imposing?
FV are imposing scarcity as a marketing strategy. Marketers always use the phrases for a limited time only, while stock lasts, to increase sales, and that is what we are doing for our dark scarves. We have a limited edition line which consists of digitally printed and customized scarves such as London Dark, Yummy Dark, 8 Dark, and many more.
Other than that, the principle of authority as Vivi Yusof have an outstanding followers on Instagram, YouTube and blog. She used her media page to disseminate information about Fashion Valet, Dark and her lifestyle.
Next is collaboration. Up until now, Fashion Valet has collaborated with around 500 brands, proud to carry the best of Malaysians' homegrown brands and designers. Fashion Valet continues to strive to bring in the hottest names in Asia. Our latest collaborations are with Rizama Ruzaini, Fazura and Hani Zalika.
Last but not least, Fashion Valet use a social proof method as we can see that Vivi Yusof often posts her outfit of the day using Fashion Valet product and she always include popular hashtag like hashtag Fashion Valet OOTD and hashtag Dark Travels.